A very clean opening, and this is the difference, as the desk was alluding to, from the Florida Mayhem that we've seen.
Back. Trying to just hold on to this one a little bit longer. Fraggy goes down quickly. Logix falls back to a little bit more safe location. Now grabbing that high ground. Oh, but Neptuno right there to take him out. Battle Mercy in action here. And Florida so close to capping this one, it looks like they might just be able to grind it out.
We saw the Valks up in the air. Carpe's getting low, however, we'll have to use that rewind on the point, and eventually Florida is going to push this one through.
That's right. Philly made a go of it. They uses the opportunity to grab that Dragon Blade. There's a kill onto Carpe. He wants more, but going to be tough to cut through Transcendence. Still gets Poco, the D-Mech Diva, in the end anyway. And Philly holding strong here, but Florida still has enough people that they might be able to push this one back. TviQ. Yeah, looks like he'll be able to get it.
Yeah, they are just going to push it through. Again, both Valkyries used, but the Florida Mayhem coming out on top.
TviQ now over on the McCree, trying to find those shots. So Swoosh goes down. That's a good start. Gets brought back up again, and now Fraggy soon to follow. Both Winston's falling. Oh, the flashbang doesn't connect, and Shadowburn unleashed with that Dragon Blade, but Logix able to defend from the attack. Neptuno brings him back up, but the Genji ultimate is gone. It's a brawl behind the point right now.
No Deadeye. No Deadeye denied as Carpe comes in and takes down TviQ. So the scrappy fight is still continuing, but respawns here are going to favor the Fusion.
As they often do on this map, of course. 5 seconds left. Whoa, there's two with Manitin taking a page out of the Poco book with a double kill on the supports from Philly, and now that payload gonna move. Unless Fraggy, no, he has to back away. He was on his own, and he's still alive. Oh, but there's the tag! And Logix gets him before he gets back to spawn.
Yeah, but look how many ults are coming up from the Fusion, Doa. They're gonna be coming right out of these doors.
That's right, they're gonna need to use this to defend here. Swoosh a little bit on his own, and nobody's on the payload! Oh, Florida.
Over to the point itself, and now it's a re-engage, a retake coming in from the Florida Mayhem, and they're going to start to fall.
Yeah, Swoosh as well. Florida in a little bit of trouble here. And maybe it's barrage time. He may not even need that, though. In fact, Zebasai, with that Mercy ultimate, kind of backed off in the room, and it doesn't look like there are any reses left. Not much health for that Mercy at Manitin. Will finish Neptuno off. Both Mercies falling, and Shadowburn just throwing out that barrage.
So have to deal with Zaban, the low ground. Nano boost onto the Soldier 76. Was
Philadelphia back. There's the Transcendence now for Boombox as Florida comes in. They lose TviQ early, though. Poco still holding strong for the moment. Now he's out of his mech, though. Things are in trouble. Swoosh trying to push him back, and the payload stopped for the moment.
I mean, both of the supports dying is exactly what the Florida Mayhem needed. They are going to get D-Mech, so the fight continues, and Poco is actually still moving the payload.
I was going to say, that payload got a lot of distance for a fight. Oh, the tactic in action. Neptuno pops that Valkyrie as well. Is this Shadowburn's moment? No, he's got to wait out the Transcendence from Florida. Staying alive just long enough. As it ends, he's coming in. Oh, perfectly timed on the Zupa, actually, coming out of that Zen ult. That was well done by Shadowburn, and as the fight gets cleaned up here, let's see if they can get rid of Manitin fast enough.
It's only the tanks alive right now for the Mayhem.
Yeah, but they need to stall long enough for everybody else to get there. Can they deny Fusion? I don't know, man. It's getting close, and no, that's it. Philadelphia Fusion will take Nimbani.
Really good for Florida, Doa, because they're probably not going to have to use ults. As I say that, of course, I cursed it. But Spitfire finishes off Fraggy.
I like how he took aim at Shadowburn, but then realized he was already dead and just falling through the air. It's like, oh, I don't need that shot now. All right, Poco trying to just delay as long as he possibly can, but there's only so much you can do on the Diva, and Florida in position to grab point A here. Yeah, looks like Fusion setting up the point B defense already.
That was played really well.
Just to make sure they see he's got his ult up. Oh, Shadowburn gets the kill. Dragon Blade maybe incoming on the Philadelphia side. Reds is starting to be used here. Meanwhile, TviQ fighting for his life against Fraggy, gets out with the Translocator and going to back away with his team. So they did get one tick on that attack, but they used everything.
Close to the cover.
Dragon Blade time. Shadowburn cutting away at the opponents. Trying to reflect Zebasai. Oh, he's just going to take the slash instead. Over the wall he comes, and he can't get there in time. Florida will go ahead and just grab 2-point line. Oh, but Fraggy coming in, gets the kill anyway with a bit of help from his friends. Meanwhile, Philly finding a few more. Res comes in from Zebasai, brings TviQ. Now on that Junkrat back up again. And Manitin just trying to push everyone back, but already Philly has a few members on the point.
And that's going to be it, though. It's only Logic's left alive now, and that will end him as Carpe finds him on the side. Philadelphia gets onto the high ground by coming from 2
seconds left for Philadelphia Fusion to try to tie up this map. Oh, Swoosh takes a Riptire to the face, and Neptuno comes in with the Valkyrie right away. Rez is coming in from both Mercies right now, and now the Transcendence from Boombox, trying to keep his team alive. Another Rez on a Poco. Does he get back into the mech? He does, just in time. Pulse Bomb out, but Carpe not finding anything with that. And now the Transcendence comes in from Zupa as well. Florida just trying to hold Philadelphia Fusion, though, with the early kills, but the respawns are already coming out for Florida. That's one tick, though, for Philly. They got a shot, maybe? No, Logic's finding some picks.
Manitin is going to go down here, so they have to go on the point with their supports. Swoosh.
They gotta get there.
You gotta wait. Swoosh is coming back right now, but they're going to have to touch it with the supports first.
Oh, Zebasai diving in right before Winston got there, and he will fall really quick. OT's still going here, but it looks like Philly may have just ground this one out. Great delay, though, coming in from Logic. Whoa, the time, and that gives enough for Manitin to get back again. TviQ does get the kill onto Carpe with the Doomfist, and they actually managed to do it. Florida Mayhem holding. What a heroic.
Manitin is on the point for Florida, and he just has been desuited.
Yeah, that's right. That's going to be rough. Manitin down and out. Logic's on the back. He's going to stick Fraggy. Oh, but Fraggy was already down. Didn't even need that pulse bomb. Meanwhile, back on the point they go. Kills coming in. Boombox did get res. And Logic's looking for a finishing blow onto Poco here. Can't quite get it yet. Heals coming in from Philadelphia. They're not done with this fight. Meanwhile, Shadow Zupa down early on. Florida in a little bit of trouble here. Poco tries to exit. He's going to get demeched by the self-destruct from Manitin. Meanwhile, Logic's trying to turn this one around. There's the stick onto Fraggy. He's low, but not taken out just yet. Where's the finish? Florida looking okay so far. High Noon comes in for Shadowburn, looking for some targets with the Deadeye. Meanwhile, Logic's just scrambling on the Zenyatta. Florida does have the supports helping out.
Neptuno coming back. He's going to use the Valkyrie immediately.
It's close. Zupa up to that Transcendence. He built it during the fight. He's got to keep his tanks healed. Oh, can he get in there? That was a big jump from Swoosh, but he lands on Fraggy. There's a kill for that Winston. And Zupa manages to keep his Primal Raging Winston in the fight. Meanwhile, Neptuno gets a kill on his Zebasai. Mercy killing Mercy, and that is big.
Yeah, that kill that Neptuno just got.
Oh, Zupa, watch out!
Shut down the Valkyrie from
close.
the Florida Mayhem.
Yep. Florida trying to flip this one back again. They got to do it. Logic still on the point. There's the flip. Can Philly get back in time? Oh, they do! They get back in time. The fight's not done yet, but there goes Fraggy. They're still trying to hold it. I can't believe this is still going.
Shadowburn. Boombox is down. That's it.
There it is. Wow. Florida Mayhem. Wow. Yeah, they want it. They want it bad, man. Up to 95% right now. Shadowburn takes out the Soldier 76, and TviQ claims another one here. Florida going crazy. There goes Boombox on the Mercy, and Poco on his lonesome down at the bottom of the point here. Goodbye, Poco's mech. Goodbye, Neptuno. Florida wants to close this map out right here, right now. Overtime ticking away. And that's it. Florida will claim Oasis.
And what is from the Florida Mayhem?
Yeah.
They come to barrier to deal with Zimbe.
TviQ trying to find some shots. Ooh, Boombox getting a little bit low there. Manitin got the kill on Neptuno. Great start for Florida already. Mercy and Roadhog out of action. Oh, and there's a kill on the Shadowburn. Zupe defends himself. Frank have the opportunity, yeah, to set up this high ground attack. Oh, they're going to pull in Boombox. Nice hook from Manitin. Poco comes up to try to support his support, but it is too late, and he will go down as well. Carpe down. TviQ finds a 1v1 on the Widowmaker, and Florida steamrolling through point B as soon as they get back on the payload anyway.
Well, Manitin has really been the hero right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been
in there. Self-destruct pushes Philly back, but no kills. Meanwhile, Logic's going up on a Poco. There's another self-destruct. Ooh, came out Poco! There he is! The D-Mech on the Manitin and kills as well. Zebasai with the reses right away with that Valkyrie. Logic's and TviQ falling immediately afterwards, though. Philadelphia needs to win a fight off of this one now. Logic's backing away. Self-destruct coming in for Poco again. How does he do it? That is going to be two. Manitin, one with his self-destruct, so kills across the board, but now Neptuno has that Valkyrie, bringing people back up against Zebasai, uses his too. Philadelphia still coming out ahead with the kills, and as Zebasai dies, clearly the better Mercy has prevailed here on this point at least, and Philadelphia Fusion will hold the payload on point B.
Manitin can't get there in time. try into the mix soon enough.
Yeah, looks like they're not done yet, but there goes Swoosh and the Supercharger. No real benefit out of that one. Whole Hog coming in now. Florida trying to turn this one around. Manitin gets reflected. His own ultimate sent right back at him. Zupa down to the Dragon Blade as Shadowburn tries to push his team through to the end of point A, and it looks like he may be able to do it, though. We'll see if they can clear the rest of Florida off the payload here. It looks like they can, and that is point A. So Florida holds for a decent amount, trying to push people into a place they can do it. Carpe gets the kill on it. Logic's now on the payload. He can't stall long enough. EMP again. Carpe with one kill. Carpe looking for a bit more. There it is on the TviQ. Meanwhile, Manitin gonna get demeched here. Pops out, doesn't get hit. Swoosh in a little bit of trouble here, trying to get onto Neptuno, who flees back to his Widowmaker. And that will be the end of Junkertown. Philadelphia will tie this series.
And Philly was able to withstand the quick death of their Mercy, thanks to the fact that they had a massive bank of stall ultimates built up.
98-99, we're into OT. Boombox drops to the Pulse Bomb. Let's see if maybe they can bring it back up. Not quite. Florida Mayhem can't get anyone to the point. They're streaming in. They're dying quickly. Swoosh doesn't get Pulse Bomb, but he gets roasted. Overtime is expiring, and that is it for round number one. Philadelphia is going to take it 100-0 today. Either way, they are looking strong on the defense here. Florida Mayhem has to use these tools pretty well if they're going to take it. Riptire coming in. There's a Graviton Surge for both teams. Ooh, double kill for TviQ on the Riptire. Self-destruct comes in for Poco. No kills on that one. Reses for both Mercies. Getting used here. Swoosh a little bit low. Lands an Earth Shatter though before he drops. Meanwhile, Poco out of commission. Florida rolling back onto this one. Swoosh is like, I'm getting shot from somewhere. Oh, Logic's can see where though. It doesn't matter. Florida Mayhem flips the point. Overtime ticking away. There's a res onto Logic's. Reinhardt's running into each other, but Swoosh with the kill. And that might be enough to keep him in it. Boombox trying to sustain with that Transcendence. Here comes Poco. Trying to stay up on this Diva. Gonna get demeched instantly with the Deadeye.
Or with about to stagger now. Boombox gonna walk on there. Shadowburn has that barrier, but he's not gonna last long.
No, I don't think so. And that is it. Florida Mayhem will go ahead and claim available for Logic's. Can he use it? Ooh, Poco trying to get a boop here. Not quite able to push anyone off. Now Boombox over that 76, trying to get back to the point. It is 99% for Fusion right now. Shadowburn down though. Logic's down now. Boombox on his own, a little bit on the point, but he gets the kill onto Zebasai. That could be big. Swoosh low, Fraggy chases. Can he get it? He sure can. And now Carpe back in action.
And it's Zupe coming back on his own 76 now, Doa.
Yep.
He's the last one left with Manitin being demeched.
You gotta rush. Manitin gonna go down. Carpe finds that one. Meanwhile, Zupe trying to stay alive on his biotic field. It's not enough. Another kill onto Logic's. And Philadelphia trying to close this one out with Shadowburn's Dragon Blade, and they will do it. Philadelphia Fusion down to the wire, but they'll get the win.
And once again,